Boethius was a Roman scholar, philosopher, and statesman. He wrote the book The Consolation of Philosophy while imprisoned and awaiting execution under Gothic King Theodoric the Great. Boethius openly defended the senator Albinus, who was accused of treason for having written the Emperor Justin against the rule of Theodoric. The charge of treason brought against Boethius was aggravated by a further accusation of the practice of magic or of sacrilege, which the accused was at great pains to reject. Sentence was passed and ratified by the Senate, probably under duress. In the largely Neoplatonic work, in which the pursuit of wisdom and the love of God are described as the true sources of human happiness, philosophy in this book is personified as a woman. She taught him to compare his long prosperity and his recent distress, and to conceive new hope from the inconsistency of fortune. Reason had informed him of the precarious condition of her gifts. Experience had satisfied him of their real value. He had enjoyed them without guilt. He must resign them without a sigh, and calmly disdain the impotent malice of his enemies, who left him happiness, since they had left him virtue. From the earth, Boethius ascended to heaven in search of the supreme good, explored the metaphysical labyrinth of chance and destiny, of foreknowledge and free will, of time and eternity, and generously attempted to reconcile the perfect attributes of the deity with the apparent disorders of his moral and physical government. The book is formatted with a poem at the start of each chapter or theme. From the book, this is the poem titled On Nobility. All men are of one kindred stock, though scattered far and wide. For one is father of us all, one doth for all provide. He gave the sun his golden beams, the moon her silver horn. He set mankind upon the earth, as stars the heavens adorn. He shut a soul, a heaven-born soul, within the body's frame. The noble origin he gave, each mortal wight may claim. Why boast ye then, so loud of race and ancestral line, if ye behold your being's source and God's supreme design? None is degenerate, none base, unless by taint of sin, and cherished vice he folly stain his heavenly origin. What would you think of in prison, knowing your execution is coming, but not exactly when? It is interesting to look into his mind as he tries to make sense of his situation and what happened in his life. Where should you put your focus and thoughts? There is a bit of stoicism in here as well, where you should resign your gifts without a sigh, to understand that nothing is permanent, everyone dies, but the most important part is how you lived your life. What are you pursuing? Wisdom and a love of God seem like the best options when faced with the alternative of ignorance and despair. As someone who was awaiting death to come to that conclusion, I'll take his word for it.